everybody, and welcome to The Breakdown, brought to you by Osi Umenyiora, and look who's back in the studio. Welcome back, J. Bell.
It's great to be back, and coming up, we've got highlights from Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. That's 13 games in totals. Where do you want to start?
Well, J. Bell, let's take a look at maybe the very best team in football coming into Week 13, the Los Angeles Rams. Starting the week as the number 1 seed in the NFC, they went on to the road to face the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina won the toss and deferred, so one of the hottest teams and the hottest offenses in the NFL will start on the field. Ronnie Rivers, big alley. And it's got to be the kicker Fitzgerald to push him out of bounds near midfield. Not what you wanted to see if you're the Panthers. The Rams are in great shape. This is Davante Adams territory. Red zone and inside the 10. Adams, touchdown. Just like that, great field position and about as easy of a drive to open a game as Matthew Stafford has had. Done it twice on this drive. Trying to do it again with Hubbard. Big hole. There he goes. Big play. Chuba Hubbard touchdown. Panthers answer. Get a first down at the 2. Stafford. Batted in the air. It's picked off. Into the hands of the former LA Ram, Nick Scott. And there is the first interception in 10 weeks for Matthew Stafford. It was deflected by Derek Brown. 4-man rush. Stafford into a tight window to Nacua. Picked off by Mike Jackson. And Jackson gets the block to take it home.
Yeah, pretty common route combination. Something the Rams do all the time.
There is no foul for a blindside block. It's a touchdown.
Mike Jackson just sits all over that. Unfortunately, Matt Stafford leaves it just a little bit behind Puka Nacua, and that's all it takes. Great job jumping in. Look, unfortunately, sometimes the touchdowns come in bunches and then the interceptions come in bunches.
Ooh. Adams near side now. Stafford rolling to his right. Plants and throws. Back of the end zone. Right on cue. Davante Adams in the red zone. Second down and 10. Stafford takes a shot. For Smith with speed. He's got him. Against Jackson. It's a run play. It is Corum fighting for the end zone. But what a second effort by Blake Corum. Trying to plug that up. So one-on-one opportunity. It's caught by Coker for the touchdown. His first of the year. A 4th down. Go for it. And the Panthers take the lead. Here come the Rams, down by 3, and Blake Corum, Big Ten back, gets a Big Ten block, and Blake Corum with a big run. Stafford floats it, Nacua's the target! Oh! Puka Nacua! Absolutely ridiculous to set up first down and goal. Unreal from Puka Nacua. He got up after that and added 4 more yards to what is one of the best catches you will see. First and goal. Run play. Bang it away. Touchdown Rams. Williams puts it in to take the lead. 2 for 2 today is Carolina. On this crucial 4th down, Young, McMillan, got it! Touchdown, Panthers lead! 4-man rush. Stafford gets brought down. That ball came out. Derek Brown the hit, and DJ won him the ball. 5 lead changes, a pair of ties, a lot at stake, and the Panthers come away with an upset victory.
I'm so proud of this group. The resilience, the finish, the ability to really just go, really blow for blow with an amazing team. First and foremost, got to give the Rams a ton of credit and what they've been building and what they did and what they brought out in us. And that's what we needed. We needed that kind of challenge. And Saturday night, just saying, we have seen the Rams' best football, and they've been playing amazing. And I said, no one's seen our best yet. And while they still made yards and they still did things, our best football is still out there in front of us, and that's our goal, is to find it.
No, Dave Canellis, that was your best game. I'm quite sure that is the best game you've ever played in your whole life, man. The Carolina Panthers.
I think you might be right, OC.
Yeah. They can't play any better than that.
No. 10-point underdog coming into the game. They've had a whole bunch of different offensive line combinations, which they improved on. And Bryce Young, oh my gosh, 206 yards and 3 touchdowns. The man was in his bag.
10 different offensive line combinations in 13 games.
That's crazy. That is wild, and they are figuring out. But let me tell you about this defense.
Okay.
And a corner by the name of Mike Jackson.
No, is that Lamar?
No, that's Lamar, but it's okay.
Okay, cool.
Mike Jackson, and he was all about the thriller.
Yep.
He was all about the thriller right here. Now, in this situation, as you see the play, Mike Jackson has outside leverage on Puka Nacua, and that's what he's playing. And then, oh my gosh, as soon as the break, look at this break on the ball, and he just looks like a smooth criminal as he picks this off and takes it all the way to the house. And then you see, oh my gosh, bring this back. Let me just say something. Okay, I just want you to look at Matthew Stafford. Okay, this is how you teach an old man to fall, because you don't want to break your fall because you might break a bone. Yeah. So you just got to roll into it. You got to roll into it. But Mike Jackson making that play, he understood the leverage of the wide receiver, and he broke and he cut underneath, and it was a mistake by Matthew Stafford. And you got to capitalize on that. Now, 4th and 3, right? They're in press man-to-man coverage because they don't want to just sit up there and let them throw the ball on a quick slant or something like that. And now Bryce Young sees this, and he understands all these people at the line of scrimmage, and he has pressure. With this running back set right here, the run game is eliminated.
Can't be a run.
So are they selling out to stop the run? I don't know. But right now, he's going to identify Cokers in a one-on-one situation on Emmanuel Forbes. This is called stacking the receiver, right? You get in a position that's very friendly to the quarterback, but you got to make the throw, and Bryce Young came through.
And this team, the Carolina Panthers, very, very aggressive. You saw what they did there on 4th and 3. Here, 4th and 2, 6:45 left. What are they going to do? Let this run, Otis. You're going to see Young right here. Not even a play action fake, but what I really enjoy is how he scanned the pocket. He went through his progressions. He went to see whoever, all his receivers, and then he's going to find Ted McMillan. I see you, boy. Yeah, let it run again. Watch him. Standing in the pocket, scanning, going through his progressions. This is what a veteran quarterback does. For him to be in his second year, being able to look through his progressions like that, that is a great play by Bryce Young and Ted McMillan.
Emmanuel Forbes again, they attacked.
Oh boy, and he was having a pretty good year,
He's having a pretty good season, but they found something. Tried to undercut the route, took advantage of most.
Unbelievable, and here the biggest play of the game. Carolina ahead, 31-28, 2:34 left. Now I want you guys to take a look at this defensive end right here. They're going to run what we like to call an X game. You see him come down and pick the guard, and Brown, what an outstanding football player he is, with the strip sack picked up by DJ Warner. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a X game ran to perfection. Watch him right here. Now, usually what would happen is the defensive tackle would be on this side, but here he's here. Wow. So now what you're going to see is he's going to come down. He's going to collapse the pocket completely. Let this play. He's going to come all the way to the inside and pick the guard. Bang!
Wow.
And then Brown comes all the way around, and he gets a strip sack. You see him come with that big paw, knocking the ball loose. DJ Warner for a nice little pickup, J-Bell.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. Derek Brown's having a great year.
He is having a great year.
But sometimes you got to have a self-confession.
Okay.
Okay? And I just want to say to all the Carolina fans, I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize for several reasons.
Yes.
First off, your team went out there and made it happen, played hard. And now it's time for me to have a sad face.
Yeah.
And eat a sandwich.
Eat a sandwich. Sad face sandwich.
Sad face sandwich. Because you know what? You stepped up to the challenge.
They did. Carolina Panthers.
You stepped up to the challenge, and Bryce Young,
Yep.
he gave himself another year.
Yes, he did.
He gave himself another year.
Playing well.
I can admit when I'm wrong.
Yep.
A lot of people can't.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Is it too late now to say sorry?
No? We're sorry.
That's all you're going to get out of me this week. Osi?
Yeah.
I'm no longer sorry.
Already?
Nah, I'm done with that.
I love that.
And we're going to keep things moving now and go no huddle. And with the Rams losing, the #1 seed in the NFC would switch to the winner of the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears at Philadelphia Eagles. The Chicago Bears made it 5 wins in a row as they took down the Super Bowl champions on Black Friday. That doesn't mean what I used to think.
Really?
I thought it meant something else.
Oh, okay.
They were booing in Philly during this one as the Bears led throughout the game, and Caleb Williams finished things off with a 28-yard touchdown to Cole Kmet. A shirtless Ben Johnson hyped in the locker room. and why not, J. Bell? The Chicago Bears are the #1 seed in the NFC. Man, he is raging, bro. They call that raging. Bears win this one 24-15.
The Green Bay Packers at the Detroit Lions. 2 other teams in the NFC North met on Thanksgiving, and Jordan Love feasted, throwing 4 touchdowns as the Packers beat the Lions for the 2nd time this season. All of Green Bay's receivers were on fire. The law firm of Wicks, Dobbs, and Watson each found the end zone. Watson had the longest score of the game, a 51-yard bomb. The Packers 31, the Lions 24.
Joe Burrow returned for the Bengals and inspired them to a big win on the road against the Ravens. Joe cool. They did get some help though. Baltimore turning the football over 5 times, and Lamar Jackson had 2 fumbles. And what is he doing? What is that, Lamar? Come on, man.
Struggling.
Burrow threw for 261 yards and 2 touchdowns, including this beautiful one-handed grab from Hannah Hudson. Look at that, J. Bell.
Ooh, clean.
One-handed. You like that?
Clean.
Bengals 32, Ravens 14.
Despite that defeat, the Ravens stay on top of the AFC North after the Steelers lost at home to the Buffalo Bills. On the first play of the second half, Aaron Rodgers was sacked by Joey Bosa, and Christian Benford ran it back for a touchdown. In Buffalo, in a game without both their starting offensive tackles, had 0 sacks and ran for 247 yards. Josh Allen broke the NFL rushing record by a quarterback with 76 career rushing scores. And there was a whole bunch of boos saying, fire Tomlin. But you know what, Osi?
What's that?
That's okay with us, because you and I might get our wish. The Bills 26, the Steelers 7.
I don't want that anymore.
You don't want him?
No, I want Adam Dirty. I want Adam Dirty.
I want Antonio Pierce.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you switching up like that?
No, I like Adam Dirty. You like Antonio Pierce. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no. Who got you a Super Bowl?
I got me a Super Bowl.
Who was with you?
Antonio Pierce.
Don't you forget now.
Nah, I can't forget about AP, man. AP's my guy. New Orleans Saints at Miami Dolphins. The Saints started former Gaelic football goalkeeper Charlie Smith at kicker, and look at the reaction from his mates in Ireland as he kicked a 56-yard field goal. But the luck of the Irish wasn't on the Saints' side as they tried to tie the game in the final minute. Tyler Shaw was picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick for a pick. They call this a pick 2, J. Bell.
Pick 2? Oh, yeah, because that makes sense.
Yeah, pick 2. The Dolphins have won 4 out of their last 5 games and are now 5-7. Dolphins 21, Saints 17.
Justin Herbert fractured his left hand in this game, but he only needed one hand to beat the Raiders. He threw for 2 touchdowns, including this one to Lad McConkey.
He's a good lad, J. Bell.
He is, OC. Unless you know who else is good? Brock Bowers. And he only needed one hand as he came through with one of the catches of the season for a touchdown. But it wasn't enough for the Raiders, who lost their 10th game of the season. Chargers 31, Raiders 14.
Sunday Night Football now, and the Denver Broncos were looking to become the #1 seed in the AFC. The Broncos came into this one on an 8-game winning streak against a Washington Commanders team who had lost their last 6 games. Let's join this one at the end of the second quarter with the Broncos leading 6-0.
6-0? Where you at?
I'm in England.
Oh my God.
I'm in the UK.
Oh my God.
But I'm in the UK.
We're done.
I'm in the UK, buddy.
First and goal for Washington at the 8. Touchdown, an extra point. They take the lead. Rodriguez up the middle to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 big targets to the left. Nick's looking that way, not open, trying to take off. Got it away for the touchdown for Sutton. His knee was almost down, but he kept it alive. Fire to Sutton. Denver has the lead.
If that knee didn't touch the ground, that's one of the tremendous plays we've seen all season long. I told you, he doesn't stop. He steps up.
Mariota to the back. Oh, he caught it! Burks! Unbelievable touchdown!
is a classic. One-handed, one fingertip over the edge of the ball to stop that thing. Hold off the defense. Stop it. That's insane. That sticks defense lined up right across where the first down marker is.
5 in the pattern. Nix has some time. Going to take a shot. He's got an opening. And it's caught for the first down by Sutton. The fullback Prentice leads Harvey to the left into the end zone. Denver takes the lead again. Half a dozen DBs in for Quint. Nix double punch and he threw an interception of Bobby Wagner. The veterans got it at the 36. Moody, first game with the Commanders. Again, Zach Trenner, new snapper, just arrived here a couple of days ago. And Moody knocks it in. Tyler Ott, the regular snapper. Snap was good. Wade put it down. Moody tied the game. And we'll go to overtime. Pointing at Frankie Louvu. 4-man rush. He's got time. And in the middle, he's got Evan Ingram inside the 20 to the 10-yard line. He's got it left side. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Towards at the bottom. Deebo Samuel next to him. 4th and 6. Gotta have it. Mariota trying to escape. Does for the minute. Puts it up for grabs. Deflected in the air. Intercepted. Game over.
No. I think they're going to call pass interference. Hufanga came flying up and he batted the ball.
Defense number 9. First down to follow the foul.
3 receivers to the top. 3rd and 4.
It's a 3-man rush.
Mariota puts it up to the end zone. Caught by McLaurin. Touchdown.
Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
On the rookie, Josh Connerly Jr. Mariota again, shot downfield again. Deebo Samuel is down just shy. He's at the 1. Game decider. Mariota inside McLaurin, touchdown.
Here's the pick action right there. There was contact made. There was no call.
Washington for the win. Mariota has it rejected by Bonino, and Denver has won 9 in a row.
It's a great game to win. It's a tough one to lose. I just finished telling these guys, I can recall like the journey of a good team season involves games like this, and then you believe you can do it again. But pick a Super Bowl team. And I say that respectfully, and then go look at that season. I mean, look at it honestly. And I can go back through, the 6 or 7 playoff teams or real good teams. You begin to build some momentum. Yeah, there's some things you want to clean up, but just take a peek at any one of them. And every once in a while you get one of those teams that just rolls right through it all. But this is a tough league.
Okay, another big fourth quarter win and comeback for the Denver Broncos. They keep finding a way to get it done, J. Bell.
Yeah, when you have catches like we're about to show by them and others, this is the reason why. First of all, let me break this down. This is
I love when you pull out that stick,
phenomenal. Treylon Burks up here up top. Now look at this throw and catch. I'm just going to let it play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, rising to the occasion.
Unbelievable.
First of all, this is unreal. This fade is supposed to be thrown right at this pylon, right, Osi? Look at it. Thrown right at the pylon. But going up with one hand coming down with that. Look at that. No help needed. These receivers, man, you can't defend that. One of the catches of the year.
Absolutely ridiculous. You ever seen that game when Real Madrid played against Juventus and then Ronaldo scored that bicycle kick? The guys were like this. They didn't know what to do.
What did we do?
Something like that right
That's
there.
a real hands up right there.
Absolutely unbelievable. Right down here, you're going to see Matthew Stafford throw this ball to Puka Nacua. What a catch by Puka Nacua. But the incredible thing about this is look at Mike Jackson, man. Right here. This is absolutely perfect coverage. He is on top of the route, goes up, tries to knock the ball down, but Puka Nacua, look at the concentration.
This is
bringing this
ridiculous.
down. What a play by him, J. Bell.
Oh my gosh, some of the best catches I've ever seen. Now this is, oh man, Brock Bowers, one of the best tight ends in the game. Now look at this. This throw is supposed to be thrown outside and low, but not this low. Not that low right there. Brock Bowers picks that off the ground. He says, I'll save you, little baby. I'll save you from falling, little baby. Picks him up and puts him in his arms, and he holds him, and he takes him home. Just phenomenal catches.
Ridiculous.
I mean, these are highlight plays. This will be probably in the consideration for catch of the year by maybe you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you really want to win catch of the year on the breakdown. Because my man, 2 Super Bowl champions, and me, Super Bowl talker,
Yep.
you know, we figured it out.
No, that's all you need. You need a champion and a talker.
Yeah, that's it, man. You
Come
know,
together.
I'm still living off your credit card.
Come together. But you know what, J. Bell?
You got
I'm watching you.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy.
What is going on there?
Ain't that how they always dance in the 80s?
No, there's no movement.
That's how they
But you ain't got no movement in yours.
No, it's the hip hop. My back is tight, dog. My back is tight, man. I was having a moment, too. This man is untrustworthy. We have a divisional battle now. This one from the AFC South OC, the NFL's #2 scoring defense. The Houston Texans met the #1 scoring offense, the Indianapolis Colts. And trust me, everybody's watching. Didn't Prince do that? It just kind of, Prince was like, no?
It's a 3rd and long nickel package here for Indy. Stroud gets rid of it quickly, and it's snatched by Collins. Collins with yards after the catch.
Who can completely lock down receivers. It changes and gives you so many options as a defensive coordinator.
A dart over the middle is handled by Hutchinson. Hutchinson cuts it to the outside. 3rd and 4, Colts trying to convert. Jones can't get out of there. Houston makes him pay. The Texans get Sheldon Rankins home. The Chiefs ran 41 more plays than the Colts last week. Stroud, look out, he's dropped. Sack from Wormley. Stroud. Downfield, too high, intercepted by Bynum. So Colts offense back on the field at the 42. Fake the handoff. Jones, step and deliver. It's caught over the middle at the 25 by Pierce. Shotgun for Jones. 9 minutes to go in this first half. Jones, float it. End zone! Pierce has got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead.
I do believe this is Cork.
The catch made by Collins, and he was out of bounds. Collins thought he was going to have the touchdown, and instead he's out inside the 5. Blake Fisher, extra offensive lineman. Chubb is in there. Pitch it to Chubb. He's got blockers. Chubb cuts it to the outside, and Chubb muscles his way in for the touchdown. Fairbairn made one from 23. This is from 43 yards away. Kaimi Fairbairn trying to add to the lead. And he's got it. Right now, a 7-point game, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Jones steps up. Jones downfield. Over the shoulder, Josh Downs. Wow. First down for Indianapolis. Fake the handoff. Jones wide open. A strike to Warren for the touchdown. Shotgun for Stroud. Fake it and then give it to Collins. Looking to turn it upfield. He will for the touchdown. On the ground, Nico Collins hits pay dirt. Texans go back in front. The 42-yarder for Badgley. Straight through. Jones rushes on. Jones zips one downfield. Catch. Downs lost his footing and then lost the ball. 4th down and 9. Jones laces it, and it's incomplete. Pittman, the intended receiver. Handoff to the rookie Marks. And Marks keep the legs moving, and he's got enough for a first down, and that changes a lot of things here. Celebration begins. Stroud back in the lineup for Houston.
We finished strong, man. It's our defense. They stood up and made a play. They were in the same position last week, 4th down. You got to make a play there. In the red zone, guys made a play. Offense had to go close it out. Knew we had to run the football there. They knew we were running the ball. I like they were winning. That's the most important thing, right? I like that we're winning games, finding different ways to win games. Like, that's what I like about our team. So you just build that confidence up, and like, whatever type of game that we're in, we can finish it the right way.
Now, the Texans started 0-3. Now they're 7-5. They got their quarterback back, so that meant a lot. And the Colts offense was averaging 31 points per game through 12 weeks, and they only scored 16 against the Houston Texans. They balled out, and what was impressive is them shutting down Jonathan Taylor, who his longest rush was for 12 yards.
Wow.
No touchdowns. That is the kind of performance a top defense does, and we're going to break that down.
Absolutely, and what you have to understand about this team is they can rush the passer in a fantastic way. Now, I want you to watch this play. Let it run, Otis. Now, what you're going to see is they're going to run a X game. But this is a TT. So there's the 2 tackles that are going to run this. And this is a sack by the Houston Texans. Watch this right here from the other angle. This is a great play. These 2 are going to run the TT. So before we were showing you the end running the X game, now we're going to show you these 2 tackles. Now let this run, Otis. He's going to come in, pick this guy. Watch how hard and violently he hits number 60, the center. Bang!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Completely off. And now Daniel Jones has to tuck the football, bring it down, and that is a sack. This is a great football play by them. Now on to the next play. I want you to take a look at this right here. This is Will Anderson Jr. What a fantastic pass rusher this guy is. But in essentially, what they're trying to do is they're going to get him in a one-on-one situation against the center. Everybody's going to have one-on-one blocks right here. They're going to line him back here and watch this play right here. Run through, boom. So essentially what they have identified is number 60 is the weak link. So they are attacking this center with everybody. They're attacking him with their best player. Watch Will Anderson come through, get his hands inside and just walk him back to the quarterback. What a play by Will Anderson Jr., who they're saying at some point will be Defensive Player of the Year.
They just squeezed the pocket,
Absolutely fantastic. And right here on the run, this is amazing right here. You're going to see this linebacker run to this gap, the opposite A gap. He's going to come right here for contain and watch Will Anderson with the inside move. Check this out. Let it run. Put his feet inside, and then they get right there to the running back, Jonathan Taylor. This is a great play, J. Bell.
Osi, and in run defense, you have to have discipline. I like how you pointed that out, because if you let it play, you see right now, we always talk about lane discipline, understanding where you're supposed to be. And Mario Edwards Jr. right here, he has to keep his outside arm free, right, Osi? And his head outside the blocker, because if not, Jonathan Taylor can break out to the outside. And that's the key. That's the discipline in there. So you see the disruption, but you also see the discipline. And I mean, we got to talk about the pass game.
Okay, let's do that.
Because, this secondary of the Houston Texans is balling. Now, this is key. 3rd and 7, money down. What are you going to do? Alec Pierce has been cooking. He's been cooking. So what they're going to do is they're going to run cover 2 against him into the boundary. So you got a corner up here who has the flat, and you have a safety who's out of the picture. So they're, in essence, taking him out, right? So now you have 4 defenders, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 3 receivers. But if you get a good route concept, somebody's going to have a de facto man-to-man coverage, and they're going to have to win, Osi. And I want you to look at Petrie. He's back, and he is who they are targeting. He has the hard down, and it's in essence going to be a man-to-man, and he has to come through, and he does. So sometimes you can scheme it up, but the NFL is all about players making plays. And look at this, the upfield shoulder raking at the ball. This is what you're taught. And you see his back arm, how it never hooks anything. Yep. He just goes in there, tries to either knock the ball down. If he doesn't, he rakes at it, and that's the key. We got to give the DBs love, and this is play. This is what you have to do. You have to win the hard down if you're going to be a top defense, like the Houston Texans are.
In our final featured game, we're going to look at another great offense going up against one of the league's top defenses. On Thanksgiving, the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs met in a huge game with both teams desperate for a win.
We got to eat some turkey, Osi.
When do you want to?
Soon.
Okay.
Do you know somebody who can get us? I want a fried turkey.
A fried turkey?
Yeah, but it's
from where? They don't do that.
They do in Texas.
They don't do. Yeah, we in Texas. We're in the UK. They don't eat that unhealthy stuff here.
What?
They don't eat nothing unhealthy here.
Remember, Connor last week got a sack on the opening play of the game for the Chiefs defense against Indianapolis. 3rd and 4. Again, pressure, and it's picked. Because of the blitz, they pick it off with Watson. He gets away from Ferguson and tumbles at the 43. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a play on the 3rd snap of the game. Now over to Rice on the run with a blocker in front. Wiley in front, and Rice is free to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. 3rd and 10. Going to the end zone, and he's there. It's Lamb who converts for the 3rd time on 3rd down on this drive, and it's a touchdown for Dallas.
Guess what? This guy is amazing. Runs a double move, hitch and go. And he restacks again. And there's Williams right there. He's been a monster since they've got him.
But look, Hunt able to run right past that side. Kelsey in a slot to the right. Always dangerous down here. Mahomes looking in the end zone. And he goes to Kelsey for the touchdown.
It was great coverage. It's just a better throw route timing.
5 catches for Lamb, who sits out this play. 2nd and 1. They've got the first, and look out. Here goes Davis. Malik Davis sitting in zone, and the Cowboys take the lead. This offense has been stalled for a while. Mahomes tries to, it's Rice. Tried to fake out Odigizua. Here's Mahomes rolling in trouble. Now throws, and is pulled down for the catch. The touchdown by Rice.
There's nothing on this play. Like, there's nothing. Nothing's open. Nothing's anywhere. Nobody's helping over the top over here.
3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz. Yeah, you saw it, Tony. There's Pickens, who pirouettes around the defender and takes off past Edwards. Oh, my gosh. What a leap that was. Watch this.
But look at this. Oof.
Okay. Here,
I'm going for it.
3rd and goal. Can they convert here? Prescott looking around in trouble. He flips it to Williams for the touchdown at the last moment. Javonte was open and waiting for it.
To a victory in the 4th quarter. On this drive, I just saw Dak Prescott will his team to the lead right there.
To make it a 7-point lead. Prescott, 2nd and 3rd options. He's looking, has to release it, and it's caught! It's Pickens, who got him most of the way there.
The only thing people will remember is from here on out.
Prescott going deep. He's got a man waiting for it. It's Lamb hauling it in at the Kansas City 40. And Aubrey chips it home. 3rd and 6. Quinnen Williams tripped him up, but he's still going and heaving it down the field. Wide open is Worthy. Unbelievable play by Mahomes. That last one trying to force it in there to Rice, who has 2 touchdowns already. Mahomes going to the end zone. Back at the end zone. Caught. Tiptoe. Touchdown. Wow. Hollywood Brown.
While taking a hit from your backside.
They're going to go up top. They hope to. And the pass is incomplete. And there's a flag coming in. Dak throws it wide open. Lamb able to get separation and a flag on McDuffie. One more snap, and the Cowboys will have a 3rd straight win. And as you said, they will have beaten the 2 teams from Super Bowl 59, Philadelphia and Kansas City, in a span of 4 days.
I'm on top of where we've put ourselves right before these games, and just the place that we're in of having to get these wins against 2 elite teams. I mean, the 2 teams that played in the Super Bowl last year. Last year's last year, but you're talking about 2 organizations that obviously know how to win, and we just beat them both in 2 great games, as you said, in 4 days, and just showing the resiliency of this unit, of this brotherhood, on top of everything that we've been through. Yeah, I don't know if there's been 2 more impressive wins, but I can tell you right now that we're not going to just sit on some high because of that. We know we've got a big one coming again next week, and all this really does for us is just give us more confidence, knowing that we can go play with whoever.
Man, that man looked good, didn't he? He looked absolutely amazing. He looked like money.
He did.
Yeah,
but you know what that was?
What's that?
A rich man's Thanksgiving suit.
Ooh.
You see the brown?
It was shining.
The sparkle?
It was shining.
Fried turkey.
That's what it is.
Fried turkey.
You asked for fried turkey, and they delivered.
And they fried them turkeys out there.
They did, man. Yes, they did. And right here, I want you to take a look at this play. Quinnen Williams, what a fantastic season he is having for the Dallas Cowboys. Only been there for a couple of days, but he's already wreaking absolute havoc. Check this out right here as this play goes. But right here, this is all about hustle. This is all about collapsing the pocket. Look at Clowney falling down, reaching, scratching, straining, did not give up on the play at all. This is how you know a team is in sync. They are fighting for each other. They are getting the job done.
2 people trying to block Quinnen Williams, too, to your point.
Absolutely ridiculous. And right here, you're going to see him on the inside. What is it? 3rd and 1. And this is what we like to call a money down for the offense. You have to be able to get a first down. But Quinnen Williams says absolutely not. Look at him. Reach, shock, shed. We call that a shock and shed. He shocked that guard, drove him all the way into the back. Look at him. Shocking the tackle, pushing him, get out of the way, and making a tackle on Kareem Hunt along with his buddy Sam Williams. This is what we call want to, J. Bell.
Ooh, power is beautiful. You know what else is beautiful?
What's that, Jason?
Identifying and attacking. And that's what Dak is going to do right here. What do I mean by that? When he sees that there's pressure coming, what happens is there's usually a voided area, right? Because the pressure comes from the second level. There's always an opening. And if he can identify it, he can attack. And that's exactly what he does to George Pickens up here, who's been dominating at a lot of these slant routes. You see that? He beats the corner with the leverage, and boom, he does the rest. Look at how athletic he is with the ball in his hands. And I'm talking, he just makes it look so easy. He changes their offense because the way he can go about the game when he gets the ball in his hands. Now, this is why Dak is so good at the line of scrimmage, because he understands how he's being attacked. So check this out. You have a condensed splits. What does that mean? Usually the wide receivers are inside the numbers and tight to the end man's on the line. What does Spags likes to do? He likes to do in this situation. He likes to blitz the corners. This is what he does. So look at Trent McDuffie. Look at his head, right? He's staring in, looking at the ball. Dak is going through his reads. He identifies it. What does he do? He throws right into it. Now, when this happens, you have a safety covering CeeDee Lamb. You're going to win this all day long. Connor, number 27, had the motion outside. He ran right inside, and he attacked him downfield. This is what Dak is doing well. He identifies, and he attacks, and he gets them in the right play call at the line of scrimmage.
These 2 best receivers in football right now.
Oh, they balling.
Yeah, they balling.
That's why he had that Thanksgiving. He was thanking the giving that Jerry has done.
Yep.
Okay, we got 5 more games to go, and we get to see Sam Darnold facing his old team, the Minnesota Vikings.
With J.J. McCarthy injured, Max Brosma started at quarterback for the Vikings. Johnny Justcom was injured, man. Johnny Justcom. And Minnesota's Vikings went from bad to very, very bad. Brosma threw 4 interceptions, including this one, which Ernest Jones took back for an 85-yard pick six. Seahawks 26, Vikings
You're
nil.
so distracting, OC. The Buccaneers got back to their winning ways after 3 straight defeats, beating the Cardinals. Baker Money Mayfield was back in the lineup despite his shoulder sprain in Week 12. His only touchdown in the game was to Tristan Wirfs, of all people, big man with the ball, for his first career touchdown. The Buccaneers 20, the Cardinals 17.
Atlanta Falcons at the New York Jets. The Jets got their 3rd win of the season, beating the Atlanta Falcons in New York. Terod Taylor hit A.D. Mitchell for a 52-yard touchdown, and Nick Folk, the folk hero, hit a 56-yard field goal as time expired as the Jets moved to their 3-9, J-Bell.
We'll take that.
Jets 27, Falcons 24.
Shout out to AG. The San Francisco 49ers are 9-4 after they made 3 straight wins by beating the Browns. Shedeur Sanders threw a touchdown to Harold Fannin Jr. as Cleveland kept this one close in the first half, but the Niners ran away with it in the second. Brock Purdy ran for a touchdown and threw one to Jawan Jennings. People do not like him, OC. They are not into what he's doing. The 49ers 26 to the Browns 8.
And finally, the Jacksonville Jaguars moved to the top top of the AFC South with a win against the Titans. Trevor Lawrence threw 2 touchdowns, including this one to Jacoby Myers. Tennessee Titans fans, you have our sympathy. This has been a rough season. Jaguars 25, Titans 3.
All right, OC, time to look at the playoff picture in the AFC. We see the divisional leaders, the Patriots, are playing tonight. And I always go to the in the hunt category.
I like the in the hunt.
I like it. And the Texans, boy, I want to see them in the playoffs. Let's switch to the NFC.
Texans are going to be a tough out. In the NFC, divisional leaders, the Bears, Rams, Eagles, and the Bucks. The wild card, I love the Seahawks and the Packers and the Niners. There's some good teams in the NFC. In the hunt, my sleeper team, how about them Cowboys?
So who do you want them to knock out in the wild card then?
How about them Cowboys? Who do I not want to see in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I would like the Cowboys to take out the 49ers.
Okay, I agree with that, my brother. I agree with that. Yeah. You see what I'm going to do? You understand what I'm going to do?
Well, you're not talking to me.
Okay, you see? I'm going to give the people what they want. Stop looking at me like that. Yes, there we go. That's better. That's more, okay, that's more focus. The people want the smell test. They want OC smell tests. So I'm gonna give the people what they want. Are you ready, OC?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I think he's ready.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna throw out some jerseys.
This is a she though.
Okay, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, my brother.
Sorry.
It's about the smell test.
Yes.
We have moved on from the focus of the watcher.
Grab the jerseys.
Okay,
please.
cool.
Thank you.
So, I'll be back. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Smell test. Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears.
This is my friend now.
Let me see.
This is my boy now.
Let me see.
One interview, we're friends for life.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Fee, fi, fo, bum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. I like the Chicago Bears.
Yeah!
I like the Chicago Bears.
Tell me why.
Because they keep finding a way to win.
Yep.
Difficult ways to win. It doesn't matter. They keep on overcoming. Their head coach flexing on them. I'm going with the Bears, man. I like them.
They can run the ball.
Yes.
And if you can run the ball at this point in the season, you can dominate the playoffs. Find it away. Okay, I'll be back.
Unbelievable.
I'll be back.
Yes. Matthew Stafford.
Oh.
Fee, fi, fo, bum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. I love the Rams. Defensively, outstanding. Offensively, outstanding. Had a little bit of a down week, but that happens on every single great championship team. There's going to be one game where you don't play your best. Your quarterback doesn't play your best. Absolutely love this football team. I'm keeping them.
I'll be back.
Okay. Philadelphia Eagles. Get them out of here! Stinky football team. That team is terrible. Fly Eagles, fly your ass out of here, man. What are we talking about here? They can't run the football anymore. Offensively, they're struggling. I mean, defensively, well, they're still a pretty good defensive team, but they do not pass my smell test at all. Get the Philadelphia Eagles out of here.
I've never wanted to smell so bad in my life.
Yeah, man. Terrible.
Just, hey, when your identity is the ability to run the ball and you can't do that, I know, got nothing else for you. I'll be back.
He's rummaging. Okay.
JT, and I ain't talking about Timberlake.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Get them out of here!
Whoa!
Get that team out of here!
Okay, tell me why.
Listen, this football team is going to collapse. The quarterback hasn't played well for the past 3-4 games. Offensively, they're not running the ball. Defensively, they're giving up chunk plays. The Indianapolis Colts are going to collapse at the worst possible time. They do not pass my smell test, J-Bell.
It's looking like it. Their identity was an explosive offensive passing game. They run the ball, they play action. I mean, Daniel Jones is hurt. His mobility is struggling. Like you said, they can't run the ball. What are they, man? They started fast. They were impressive. But we're in the later rounds of the fight. They might not be championship. I think I got one more for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Whoa, the Denver Broncos. And you're giving me a scarf.
There you go. There you go. Oh. Remember, it's cold. Somebody could have been out trying to, you cold, it sweats, Oh, God. Okay.
Fee, fi, fo, bum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. I absolutely love the Denver Broncos. This team can rush the passer with the best of them. Their quarterback always seems to come through in the end. Whenever a football team can rush the passer and win the close games, they have a great chance of winning the championship. I like the Denver Broncos, Daybell.
We've seen teams like this win Super Bowls. Yeah. Dominant defense, a quarterback that people question. But what does Bo Nix do in the fourth quarter when it counts?
Wins.
He wins.
Kind of like Eli. And their pass rush is kind of like the Giants. I ain't gonna say nothing else, though.
I think the smell test is over. Okay, it's that time again. What? We've learned, Osi. People love this chart.
They do like that.
Let's break it down. Let's get the playlist out there for us right now. Osi, what's number one?
Carolina Panthers fans, it's never too late to say sorry.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I didn't expect this out of you. I can admit when I'm wrong. Not like a lot of people.
Exactly.
Not like a lot of people.
Not like a lot of people.
What's number two? Let's get on, because I'm tired of that sorry. Oh.
Someone is always watching, J-Bell.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy.
No privacy?
Nope. Let's move on. That was ridiculous.
That was bad.
That was bad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
But that's true.
It
Somebody's
true.
always watching.
Always watching.
The eye in the sky
never lies.
It never lies. Always watching your performance on the field. And number three, Osi.
Number three. Oh, yeah. I like this one.
Whether you're evaluating a team
Yep.
or you're meeting someone new,
Yep.
always trust the smell test.
Oh my God.
Always trust the smell test. If something don't smell right, it's time to go. Trust yourself. The nose never lies. Never lies.
What are you doing?
It just, I don't know why, the nose never lies. Anyways, what doesn't lie is your comments, your likes, how you subscribe, all the interaction we get. It means everything to us. We love it. Please keep doing it. And tell a friend, please. Say, hey, don't waste your time looking at all this other garbage.
Yeah.
You need to watch Osi and J-Bell on the breakdown, because you will learn what not to smell. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I like that, J-Bell.
You know, it's just
well done.
Just Carolina, I'm sorry. Apologies.